So to the world, to their friends, to their family, they're presenting that, they did the right thing, and they don't want to admit it, anything else, like, my way or the highway. But when this person's in private, they know. They know they messed up. They know that they always have these same patterns when it comes to relationships, and they do the same thing over and over again. And they're heartbroken. They are heartbroken. There's no doubt about it. They wanted a life with you. They did really want a life with you. And again, the Empress, that is the card of love. They see you as up here. They would, you would have been on a pedestal while you were together. They think you're amazing, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. They absolutely love you. And they wanted that life. They wanted a family. They really wanted a family with you, whether, you had blended families bringing together, or you were planning on having that together. And they're trying to heal, but they're just not moving on from this because they're not being honest with them. They're being honest with themselves, but they're not being honest with anyone else. And I think at the beginning it would have been the other way around, where they were not being honest with themselves. So it's half the battle, if that makes sense. They want to show up for you. They know they didn't commit properly. They've fallen on their own sword. They're just not admitting it. They're not voicing that to anyone else, is what I'm hearing. I've got that song in my head. I don't know who sings it, and I don't want to sing for long, but I'm like a bird and then we fly away. I'll leave it there because I can't sing. I don't have a singing voice. These cards are so beautiful. There's a lot of like wanting forgiveness and forgiveness in these cards. So I wasn't planning on getting that many, but okay. So you got letting go is sometimes the kindest choice. I feel like for the right collective, this person would feel like either they couldn't give you enough, couldn't give you what you wanted, they weren't good for you. They felt they did you a favour by letting you go. That's what I'm feeling from these cards. Yeah. You got I forgive you for me and us. That could be your energy coming through there. But I feel like this person does want your forgiveness. They don't want you to hate them. They genuinely feel like they were doing you a favour, which is a little bit victim mentality, isn't it? Forgive what you didn't know, but still learning. I feel like that's a message for you. And letting go is sometimes the kindest choice. And I forgive you for me and us. Forgiveness. Everyone thinks I can't forgive them because they can't behave. No, forgiveness is letting go of the anger and resentment and feelings in our bodies for our peace. We can still have boundaries and say, I won't accept that behaviour, but the forgiveness is for us. My love for you is endless. Your love brings warmth I never knew I needed. No time and distance can break our connection. What I find interesting here is I'm lost in this uncertainty. Oh, I'm thinking of like sci-fi films as well. Your person might like sci-fi, or you might look at the white light. It's like an alien's just going to like take it up to space. Him, not it. And that is because they're starting to come round. They're starting to let go of their my way or the highway, non-compromising attitude. They're not talking to other people about that because I think for the right collective, they've been very, very stubborn in, I did the right thing, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, I can't go back on that now and say, actually, maybe I shouldn't have done that. But you've got, why can't you see my heart? Your love brings me warmth I never knew I needed. My love for you is endless. Like, I can't carry this love alone. They might feel like you don't care anymore and they're the only one with the love, which I don't feel is true. Just going to see if there'll be any forward movement, any contact from your person. What was I going to say? I've put a February offer out. There's a 30% off my 20-minute pre-recorded tarot video readings till the end of February, reduced from £35 to £24.50. Website link on bio. Right, will there be any forward movement? I feel really indecisive energy from your person. I feel indecision. Is this done? There's my commitment card. Oh, then you've got death. Okay, let's get some more. Ooh. Oh, do you know what I'm... Ugh. Sorry, it's making me feel icky. This is like classic, like... Do you know how people always say, yeah, so you've got the death and the Ace of Pentacles here, and this is a relationship being over. But as you get into this, it's like you winning, you succeeding, you moving on, you stepping into your power. And because of that energy shift, which is what it takes, by the way, that's someone starting looking at you online and nostalgia and overthinking and wanting to come back with that Six of Cups. When you let go, when you finally moved on. Oh, yeah, there's potential here. But I want to go back to the beginning where we spoke about boundaries and this person needs boundaries. You know, you need to let them know they can't just come in and out of your life whenever they feel like it. You know, you weren't validated, you weren't heard, and that needs to be spoken for the right collective. I'm going to go to the next part. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, links in my bio. Love and light. Bye.